Dobro, Jutro, or something like that. Start of another day, and today today's probably going to be a lot like yesterday. I would imagine, just sitting here doing my work. You know, I've got such a nice little workstation set up here. Nothing fancy. Just kind of, I took a drawer out of the dresser or whatever, and kind of inverted my laptop upside down to give me better eye level. I've got the keyboard that I brought from back in the States, and and it works. And the internet is just fantastic. So anyway, you know, I was thinking about something this morning as I was kind of lying in bed there, and my next destination. You know, kind of struggling with I've been struggling with you know, where to go and what to do, and you know, should I go to Pula? Should I go back to Budapest? Should I go to Slovenia? You know, where should I go? What should I do next? Just kind of struggling with it. And I went to a last night I went out to eat. Hmm. Last night I went out to eat, and the waiter, who's a young guy, probably in his younger man, I should say, probably in his late 20s, early 30s, and he seemed like a little bit of an adventurer. I asked him if he had been to the United States, and his eyes lit up, and he told me about all these places in the United States that he had gone to, and then I told him, I said, listen. I said, next week I need to find some place to go. And he said, what are you looking for? What do you want? And I said, you know, do you want the party life? Do you want the I said, no. I want quiet. I want peace and quiet. I want beauty. I want, you know, solitude. Something like that. And he said, go to Vis. Go to the island of Vis. I said, what? He said, yeah, go to the island of Vis. I said, Vis? He said, yeah, V-I-S. Vis. V-I-S. He said, you'll love it. He said, pull it up on your phone. And I pulled it up on my phone, and my God, it was gorgeous. It was just beautiful. I said, where is this? He said, it's off the coast from Split. Split. S-P-L-I-T. And I thought, well, how do you get there? By boat? And he said, yeah, you take a ferry. It'll cost you a little bit, like $10, $15, something like that. You take a ferry. Who's online? What is this about? Yo. So you take anything. Go back to sleep. So anyway, over to you take a ferry over to this. It costs about 10-15 euro, or 10-15 $10-15. I've been in Europe too long. $10-15, and you catch the ferry over to Vis. I don't know how you pronounce it. VIS. And I said, well, let's pull it up on Airbnb, because that's always a good indicator. Let's go to Airbnb and pull up this. So we did, and my God, there's little beautiful apartments for as little as like $25 a night, or something like that. So the looming question is how is the internet? How is the internet there? And the internet there is probably fine. So, you know, I came back from dinner last night, and I looked at Split, and I looked at you know, first thing I do is I'll look at pictures. I'll type in a destination, and I'll just go to Google Images and look at the pictures. And if the pictures look good, then I'll jump on Airbnb and I'll see what type of affordable accommodations are available. And then if the accommodations are good, then I start looking at how to get there. So it's like everything played out yesterday. And like the title of this video, it's like I remember a time back in my 20s, mid 20s, later 20s, where I was really struggling with life. Which direction to go. How am I going to make this happen, or how is this going to happen, or when is this going to, that kind of thought. And I got to say that it wasn't until I became born again that I more or less stopped worrying about the future, stopped worrying and thinking on when this was going to happen or how this was going to happen or what. You stop thinking about all that stuff. Kind of the expression, let go, let God. Let go, let God. Just kind of let your life carry forward, and what will happen will happen. Don't worry about it. And it's kind of similar with the whole travel thing. And so my plan as of today, Skip Smith will say I change my plan all the time, but my plan is to check out of here on Sunday as planned, and catch a bus down to Split, and stay in Split. I'm going to stay in Split for the better part of next week, and maybe Friday catch a ferry over to Vis, and then stay on Vis for maybe a week. I don't know. Maybe I'll meet the love of my life on Vis. Maybe I'm destined to live the remaining years of my life on this little island in the Adriatic Sea and become a fisherman. Maybe that's my destiny. I don't know. We will see, as the saying goes. But anyway, right now the only thing I'm going to see is a keyboard, and I'm going to watch the ball game. I'm going to watch Game 1 of the World Series. It's about 6 a.m. here in Croatia, and I subscribe to MLB TV, so I should be able to go on MLB TV. I'm going to take my phone, my big Galaxy Note 9 or whatever the hell it is, with the big screen, and I'm going to put the phone right down next to the computer, and I'm going to watch the baseball game as I do my work. So, anyway, that's about it. I went yesterday I went yesterday downtown to St. Mark Church. It's a very famous church, 13th century or something like that. I went down to this church, and I wanted to do a video. So the first thing I did was pull the door open to see if the church was open. It's not a very big church, but the door was open. And I thought, well, if the door's open, I can do a video, chances are. So I went back outside, and I was doing a video of the outside of the church. And then I went inside, but what I didn't know was there was a mass going on. It was a weekday mass, with all of, I don't know, 5 people. 5 people in the mass. There were 5 people, including the priest. And I was doing one of these videos where I want to do it all in one shot. Walk around the outside with my camera and then walk inside, and then there's no editing or anything like that. And I got inside, and they were doing a mass. And it wasn't a really big church, mind you. I could see the whole church pretty much just from the back where I was standing. But I was really torn between whether I should be filming or not. Is it disrespectful? Is it disrespectful to film during a mass? I mean, sometimes I see, masses on TV all the time. So I don't know. But anyway, so I think I'm going to reshoot that video because just because I want to go into the I want to go into the church, not just stand in the back and kind of zoom in on different parts of it. But I want to go into the church and go up to the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably reshoot that reshoot that video. So I'm going to do a few videos while I'm here in Zagreb. I'll probably do a walkthrough of the old town. I might even do a walkthrough of the not old town. There's the museum here of the 80s, a museum of the 80s. Okay. Museum of the 80s. There's also the Museum of Broken Relationships. And I know what somebody out there is saying right now. Just let that go. But anyway, so well, it'll be interesting to see how the week unfolds. So have a great day, everyone. All right, take good care.